Guys, this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, big special welcome to you. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing a pick a card. With Valentine's Day fast approaching, we're going to do a tarot reading about Valentine's Day messages. So we're going to see what we can get. Before I get going, I just wanted to remind you and ask you to go ahead and hit subscribe if you haven't already. I never want you to miss out, but also it really helps me out. So if you would do that, I would be very appreciative. All right, so I have my clear quartz along with my rose quartz today. I like to open up the energy for readings by having my clear quartz. That's an energy amplifier. But since this reading is for Valentine's Day and love, I also put out my my rose quartz. Rose quartz is for love. So let's see what we've got. I have 3 different decks set out. I have the Mystical Manga Tarot set out. I have the Mystical Dreamer Tarot and the Steampunk Tarot. So what I'm going to do, I am going to live shuffle, and then I will be setting out 3 piles. I will put timestamps in the description. That way you can fast forward or jump around as you need to. Let's get started. Okay, so we have our 3 piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. What I'm going to ask you to do is calm your mind. Think of the question, what Valentine's Day messages are there for me? Select your pile. You can pause the video if you need some extra time. And let's get started. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1. Let's see what you've got. We're looking for Valentine's Day messages. So let us see what we can get. Ooh, we got the lovers. Okay, this is looking good, my friend. All right, so this card here, this is my energy card. This is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on, and it will serve as kind of like a clarifier for each of our other cards. So let's take a look. We've got our 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so the energy is looking like, a lot of paying attention to kind of the details. We're looking at focus here. We need to see, of course, how these tie in. But just off the bat, this is talking about, paying attention to the details, things that you might not notice if you're kind of, looking at the big picture without paying attention. An aerial view is very important to be able to see kind of everything that's going on. But if we're not paying attention to those details, if we don't dial it down to the details, we might be missing something. So let's see what we've got. You might be missing something that's right there. Ooh, okay, so let's see what we've got. All right, so we start off here with our 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is all about victory. As far as a message, Valentine's Day message, do you have a person in mind? Do you have a person perhaps that you are with? Either way, this reading would apply to both. This is talking about being recognized. It's about, of course, victory, but recognition. Typically, this person is traveling through town saying, "Yay, look at me." It's kind of like a parade kind of thing. And that implies like, "Yay, you've done well. I see you. You did it." But it also implies there is more work to be done. So it continues. It goes on. Where is it going? Well, it's going right into the Lovers. Woohoo! This is a great card for a Valentine's Day reading, right? This talks about, now if you're with somebody, this would apply to your current partner. If you are looking, or if you have an idea, this is really telling me that you kind of have an idea of who it is you're wanting, or you've got a person already, but you've identified that person. Remember, recognition. Recognition is saying, I am recognizing you. I am singling you out, kind of thing, right? And then we have the Lovers. Now, the Lovers, this is talking about that deep, true love. This is not, I love you for this weekend, I love you right now. This is more of a deeper, kind of connection. If you're with somebody, this can indicate kind of rekindling your connection. So, getting things back in order, or getting things kind of back, or to advance to the next level. Now, if you're not with somebody, and again, I'm really getting that you have your eyes on somebody. This talks about love coming. This is saying love is coming. Love is pure, that this is somebody that, you don't need to second guess so much, like, are they a player? Are they, those kinds of things. Now, of course, always use your best judgment, your intuition, and clues that you're picking up on, of course. But the cards are suggesting that this person is not only on their way, but they are also the lasting love. So that looks good. Next, we have our 8 of Cups. Now, Cups is the suit of love and emotion. That's good because here we got the Lovers, which clearly would be love and emotion. This is coming right after it. So the 8 of Cups implies kind of having love, having emotion, but feeling like you're kind of wanting more. Reaching out and going down the path, looking for more cups. If you notice, these cups here are lined up, but very obviously there is one missing, right? So it's about saying, you know what, I want more. Meaning, I want to find more. I want to fill this hole. I want to fill this hole. So the message here, and we're going to pull another one for an energy outcome card. But the message here so far, again, if you're with somebody, you can alter it just a tad bit. But if you have your eyes on somebody, I'm getting the real sense that there is somebody you've identified already. Either way, you need to be kind of being focused on the details. You need to pay attention to the little things. The little clues, the little nice things they do, the little signs that, something is coming, those kinds of things. You need to be paying attention to that and recognizing either A, what's working in your current relationship, as opposed to focusing on what's not. Or if it's a new relationship or a new person, a crush situation, and so forth, this means pay attention to the clues. Pay attention to the clues. All right, so back to the rest of the spread. This would be, somebody's identifying you. Somebody is saying, you're the one I would like to try to, see what's going to happen. You're the one I have my heart set on. You're the one who I want to try out a relationship with, whatever. They definitely are somebody, though, who is a strong, pure love, not like this weekend love, more of a soul kind of thing. And they are looking to kind of try to fill a hole that you might have in your emotional life. Yeah. So let us see what the outcome is. This is the cut card. This is the middle of the deck, and this is going to tell us the outcome energy. Ready? Go. What? That's great. All right. We got the 10 of Cups. You got a happy family. A happy family, a happy, well-rounded satisfaction and love. All those things are included in the 10 of Cups. You can see it's a little family there too. But if a family is not, kind of where you're headed or what you want, it can also mean that, it's just that personal satisfaction, feeling good. The Cups are about emotion, feelings, love. And it's saying, we've got the 10. Now think about it. The cards start off ace and they go to 10, right? So aces are new beginnings. That's where it starts. And then the 10, logically, would be where it ends. So this is the culmination of all the events, all the things that you've gone through, that you will go through to get you to that happy ending card. That's awesome. So Valentine's Day messages, somebody's coming, or you're going to be kind of rekindling or, reinventing, getting things moving to the next level. The message is this person is wanting to kind of fill a void that you might have, maybe a little hole in your heart, maybe a little bit of something that's missing in your current relationship. If this is a new thing, this is somebody who wants that lasting love. So they want to have their own little hole filled as well as wanting to do the same for you. This is a very positive reading, pile one. Ooh. Well, I hope this resonated. Please be sure and hit subscribe if you haven't already. And you know what? I would love to hear what you think of this reading. Please drop a comment in the comment section of the video. I'd love to hear from you. All right. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 2. All right. Pile 2. Let's see what kind of Valentine's Day messages we can get for you. All right. So this card here, this is my energy card. This is the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on, and it will influence each of our other cards. So let's take a look at what we've got. Ooh, Valentine's Day message. The message is either we've got 2 scenarios. Are you with somebody right now, or are you not? Right? I don't know which. Obviously, you do. But I will give you kind of like a rundown for both, just to make sure you can apply it to your current situation. Either you have somebody coming in, or your current partner is doing this, what I'm going to describe. The King of Cups represents a personality type who absolutely has emotion for you, the ability to have emotion, wanting to have a secure relationship. But this personality, this King of Cups, he is also somebody who doesn't want to fail. He doesn't like to be criticized. He doesn't like to be told no. So this talks about, somebody who is potentially afraid to make a move in the either sense, whether you're with somebody or not. Afraid to move it forward in some way because they are afraid that it might not work out, afraid that you might say no. Maybe they're afraid you're not interested in them. Maybe they're afraid you're in a relationship and you've made up your mind and things aren't going to, happen. This is very much saying, I love you. I am interested in you, whichever scenario. But I'm very much afraid of getting my feelings hurt. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We start off with our strength card. Now, strength, as you can see, is obviously about strength. But also what this card is talking about is kind of overcoming obstacles. If you guys are together, this card implies that, this person is willing to work on things. However, they need a sign from you. If you are looking, or you have your eyes kind of set on somebody, maybe you want a date or whatever, the strength card talks about, patience. It's talking about having patience. Overcoming obstacles would, obviously, the need for patience would be something that would overcome an obstacle of waiting, right? So again, this talks about, kind of having that strength to wait for somebody. Why would you need to wait for them? Because maybe they're still afraid. They need to see that, you would potentially be interested in them as well. Or if you're together, that you would be interested on working on something or, developing a relationship. So either way, though, they are not wanting to get their feelings hurt, right? Okay, so next we have our 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands. Wands is the suit of effort and growth, and the 8 is really talking about things moving quickly. This person is ready to move. They're ready to move, but the holdup is they are afraid. They don't want to get their feelings hurt. They are, and again, this applies to if you're in a relationship or not in a relationship. It's just obviously the goal would be different. In a relationship, it would be strengthening your current relationship, getting over something, obviously, something like that. If it's not current relationship, but a hopeful relationship. It's also somebody afraid that they're going to get turned down. They're afraid they're going to get turned down. They are ready to move, though. Either way, they're ready to make some changes. They're ready to come in or advance things, depending, on your scenario. The Eight of Wands kind of talks about bracing for change, too. So not only being ready to move, but it's also a message to you saying, get ready. Something is changing. Something is coming. Maybe this fear is conquered. Maybe that's something, there's not always something we can do to help people get over fears. Sometimes we can show people with our actions, reassurance, that kind of a thing. But other times it's up to them and there's nothing we can really do about it. So either way, it does seem like things are changing. We're running right in here to our Page of Swords. Our Page of Swords is, swords, this is somebody who is really going to move. Again, we've got a movement here. This is somebody who is also a fast learner. Why do I mention that? Well, the reason I mention that is we've got a problem here. Your person has an issue of they don't want to get their feelings hurt. They're afraid of what you may or may not say or what you may or may not want. This card comes in and says, all right, I can get over that. Again, we're ready to move. I think what's going to happen is, despite the fears or the trepidation, things like that, that your person is just going to say, you know what? Either A, you've given them reason to say, okay, I don't need to worry about that, whether it's through your actions or whatever, or B, I don't care anymore. I'm just going to go for it. Do you see? Because they're both telling me that, both scenarios are telling me that with these cards. The page, again, talks about somebody who is kind of in the beginning phases. So if this implies it's probably somebody new or a new kind of chapter in your current relationship. Maybe you've been unhappy. Maybe your person's been unhappy. Again, I'm really getting fear, though, fear of hurting feelings kind of thing. But again, that is changing. That is changing. So you're either going to be meeting somebody soon and you're going to know that they were afraid that you weren't going to be into them. Or if you're in a relationship already, I think if you're going through something, if your person's being quiet, you just can't tell really how they feel, stuff like that, that's changing as well. And does it have something to do with what you do or what you don't do? I'm not sure. That's something you might want to consider, though. Is this something they need to just kind of get over on their own? Or do you need to show them, examples or proof of how they won't have their feelings hurt? I don't know. You'll have to gauge that with your interaction with this person. But remember, sometimes there's nothing we can do. We just have to let them learn it on their own. All right, so now we're going to look at the outcome energy. This is the cut card, which is the middle of the deck, and this is the energy of the outcome. Ready? Boom. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is very much, this person has real strong feelings. They don't want to get their feelings hurt. They don't want you to shut them out. And even though I very much think they are going to move on this pretty quickly once they decide, I do think they're still going to do it with the feeling of, all right, I might get this door slammed in my face, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. So your Valentine's Day message is that either somebody's coming or your current relationship is about to step it up. This person you have to be kind of aware of and sensitive to the fact that this person is very likely afraid of getting their feelings hurt, maybe afraid of what your feelings are for this person. But I do believe they're going to act anyway. They're going to come forward anyway, or they're going to try to, advance the relationship in some way if you're together. Ooh, this is good, pile 2. All right. Well, thank you so much. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit subscribe. It really helps me out. And please drop a comment. I'd love to know what you think of the reading and how it applies to your life. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. Let's find out what Valentine's Day messages there are for you. Ooh, something's coming. Something's coming. All right. All right. So what have we got? This card here is my energy card. This serves as the strongest energy that the tarot is picking up on, and it will serve as kind of like a clarifier or influencer on all of the other cards in our spread. So what have we got? We've got the Five of Wands. This talks about building skills. This talks about inexperience. Not to say that, there's no dating experience or relationship experience at all. But this is somebody who's kind of, again, acting a little bit maybe inexperienced or immature in their development of a relationship or the start of a relationship. And that's not necessarily because they're thinking, I'm just an immature person. It's not about a person being immature. It's about heading into something and trying to think of a way to do things correctly. This person might have had, bad relationships in the past. Maybe if you're together, they've tried things in the past that just didn't work. And, right or wrong, what they did or didn't do, that's not the issue. The issue is either A, they feel that they don't quite, it's just they're kind of stabbing in the dark kind of thing. Well, A or B, it's the same. Stabbing in the dark, just not sure, right? But, whoa, what have we got? We've got our Ace of Pentacles. So this person is still a little nervous that they don't know what they're doing, okay? That's the energy, not knowing what they're doing. But here we go. Here's our Ace of Pentacles. Now, our Ace of Pentacles, aces are always about new beginnings, brand new things starting, planting seeds, and things of that nature. Pentacles is the suit of everyday life. So we're like our physical world, home, health, school, that kind of stuff. One of the things that is also included, though, is time. Your Valentine's Day message so far is somebody wants to spend some time with you. Somebody wants to spend some time with you. I do think that they are not quite sure, though, of how to do that, maybe how to suggest it, how to say it, or even maybe how to act, when you guys do come together. If this is a current relationship, then that would more likely mean strengthening the relationship you're in. Maybe they don't know how to do that, but they're wanting to put forth the effort, the time that is required. Being in a new relationship or somebody you have your eyes on, they have their eyes on you as well. But the same applies with our Five of Wands, just kind of being not knowing how to quite do it, but they're wanting to. And I do think that they are going to come through. If you're together, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. If you're together, this talks about things evening out. There's things, if you're arguing, whatever, things are going to even out. And if you're not arguing, but you're kind of just feeling stuck or stagnant, kind of plateau, this talks about things coming around, things taking an upturn. Now, if this is a new relationship, somebody that you have your eyes on, or that you're maybe even dating, this card is really good because it talks about your lucky break. This is our good luck card. This is our wishes fulfilled card. This is talking about, again, in relation to your question and to what we saw here with them kind of not knowing what to do. This says things are going to click. Things are going to click. And you know how they're going to click? In either scenario. If you're together with somebody or not together with somebody. Either scenario, how is it going to click? How's it going to work? Because it's not clicking, right? Well, it's because you are going to work on this together. You are going to lead by example. You are going to help when this person is struggling, trying to find the words. You're going to make them feel better just by your simple well, again, it could have, I don't know what you're talking about or what you guys are doing in your conversation, but whatever comes up, you're able to, help have a conversation. You're engaging with this person. You're not leaving them out there to do it all themselves. You are actively engaged. So by being, concerned about the issues you might be having if you're together, or, that plateau, wanting to go to the next level, which it's going to do, you're going to help it go to the next level. You're going to be the reassurance through your words, through your actions, just through your company, whatever that looks like. If you're not together though, and this is more like a dating situation, I still do think that they're still not quite sure of how to do this, and maybe they're coming into it a little bit inexperienced seeming. But I do think it's going to come around. It's the lucky break. It's things working out. But I think this person needs reassurance from you. So the same does apply to being with somebody or not being with somebody. We're looking at this person needing to be reassured by you. Definitely, very definitely. So let's sum up, and then I'm going to also pull an outcome card for you. So let's see what we've got. Let's sum it up. This, either way, again, this applies to either scenario, with somebody or not with somebody. This person, your person that you're interested in or with, is, feeling a little bit like they don't know what they're doing. They're kind of flailing a bit, but they want to give it all they can. We got our Ace of Pentacles. They want to give it all that they can. They're interested in improving the current relationship, or they're interested in starting a relationship with you. Either way, the Wheel of Fortune says this is going to go well. You're either going to, if you're together, you're either going to get it back on track, or you're going to get the next chapter kind of started. And if you're not with this person yet, this is saying, here it comes, honey. Here it comes. Now, the message here in terms of advice is that you are going to need to be an active participant. This is more, well, it's important to be an active participant anyway, but this is very specifically for reassuring this person, because they are not confident in how they are approaching you, or how they're dealing with life if you're together. And if you're not, again, how they're approaching you, how they're gonna, build something with you. Let's take a look at our outcome energy. This is the middle of the deck, and this is going to show us what the energy of the outcome is. Ready? Go. Four of Pentacles. Okay. So this person, is going to be holding some things back. I think as this person feels that you're in this too, and that they're seeing with their own eyes or feeling from you by your actions, that you are in this, as well, that you care about this person, that you want this next development with this person. And until they are feeling kind of confident about that, this person might be kind of holding back. Our Four of Pentacles, now notice we have a lot of pentacles here. So a lot of times what this is indicating to me is that you need to be sure to spend time with this person. Now, if you're not together already, you got to be together to spend time. But once this person makes their feelings known or their intentions known, the key is going to be spending time together. Do you see? Because that's how they're going to see that you are also in it for the long haul, or that you are also interested. Do you see what I'm saying? So until they have that feeling strong enough where they are feeling more confident about you, don't be surprised if you get the impression that they're holding back a little bit. Again, not because they're not ready to move or because they don't want to move forward, but because they don't want to get ahead of themselves. They are feeling a little bit like they're not sure what they're doing, or if what they're doing is what maybe you want, and so forth. And that's why here, when they see that it is through your words, actions, just your company, whatever that looks like for you, then they will feel better, and they'll be able to open this box and let more of their feelings out. The key here is very much about spending time together. I'm getting that very strongly. Of course, like I said, if you're not together, it's kind of hard to spend time with somebody that you're not together with. But the message would still apply, because this does indicate that somebody is coming, somebody is here, or somebody's coming. If you're with somebody, they're here, obviously. But either way, this person wants to take things to the next level with you, and they're going to be holding back a little bit on their feelings until they are validated by you. And the reason is because they're feeling like they don't really know what they're doing in some way. Wow. But this is very good, pile 3. I hope this made sense. You know what? If you have a comment, I would love to hear what you think of this reading. Please drop a comment in the description there, or in the comment section there under the description. Let me know if this resonates with you. And of course, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit subscribe. I would love you to be in the family. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and you have a great rest of your day.